Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 10 Excel functions that can enhance your productivity. 10 functions that you can use to enhance your productivity. And there are some if, count if, average if, the if statement, concat, lower, upper, proper, filter, and flash fill. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we are going to be doing is to use the sum if, average if, and count if function, and I'm going to be showing you how to do that now. So in this table we have type of fruit and their prices. So we are going to be calculating each price for the total price for each fruit, the total sum of price for each fruit, pardon me. So the first thing to do is that I'm going to type in my types of fruits here. Now I'm going to, let's say we are working on the sum if first. Sum if. Now I'm going to type a particular fruit here. Let's start with apple. So I want to calculate the sum total for apple. You can see that we have apple in different places. Apple appears in about 3 to 4 places. So we are going to be calculating the sum total for apple. So the first thing to do, if you want to do any calculation in Excel, you have to first enter your is equal to sign. So I'm going to enter my is equal to now. Then I'm going to call my sum if function. Then I'm going to open bracket. Now I'm going to select the list of fruits. Then I'm going to add a comma. Now I need to select the criteria, which is this apple. Apple is what we are trying to sum the total. So apple is our criteria. So I'm going to select apple here. Then I'm going to add a comma. Now I'm going to select the list of price. So I'm going to select it down. Then I'm going to close my bracket, then enter. Now you can see we have 1,260 for total sum of apple. If you pick your calculator and calculate this, check it one after the other, I'm very sure that you're going to arrive at 1,260. Now where it gets interesting is that you're going to, if you change this fruit type to any other fruit, is going to automatically calculate for that fruit. Now you're changing it to cucumber and you're going to get the sum total for cucumber. Then if you change it to banana, same thing will happen. It's going to get the sum total for banana. You can see that. So that is about sum if. Now let's calculate for average if. So I'm going to type my average if here so that we know the one you're working on. Average if. Then I'm going to choose my criteria. So this time, let's say we are calculating for pineapple. It means that we want to know the average amount we spend on pineapple. So I'm going to come here and say is equal to, then type in my average function, average if. Then I'm going to open bracket, do the same thing that we did, select the list of fruit, then comma, then select our criteria, which is the pineapple, the type of fruit that we want to calculate, which is in this case our pineapple. So I'm going to select pineapple, then a comma, then I'm going to select the sum, the list of sum, then I'm going to close bracket. Now enter. You see the average spent on pineapple is 1,600. If you check this using your calculator, you're going to arrive at same thing. Now you can change this also. So let's say for banana, you are going to have same amount. You're going to have the average for banana. Then if you change this to watermelon also, you will have this average amount for watermelon, so and so on. So now let's do for count if. So there's a slight difference here when it comes to count if. So I'm going to say, let's say we choose our criteria, which is the fruit that we want to calculate, we want to count. In this case, apple. So I'm going to say is equal to count if bracket open. Now the slight change is that we are only going to be selecting the list of fruit, then comma, then our criteria and close bracket. We are not going to be selecting the sum price, the price, because we just want to know the count, not the sum. So I'm going to click enter now. You can see that apple appears. We have 3 apples. So 1, 2, 3. So if you do that for every other fruit, we will still arrive at their total, the count of each of the fruits. If you do for banana, so we still arrive at the count for each of the fruits. That's all about sum if, average if, and count if. Now let's move to if, the if statement. So I'm going to show us another table where we would, okay, so let's assume this is another list of fruits, same list of fruits, and we are going to be calculating the if. We are going to be using the if statement here. Now let's enter our is equal to and say if bracket open, this cell is equal to banana, quotation, then close, say yes, otherwise say no. And I'm going to explain this now. So you're saying that if this cell is banana, if what we have in this cell is banana, say yes or say no. If it is not banana, just say no. So let's enter. So you can see that it says no because it is not banana. Now if we drag this down now, now you can see cucumber is not banana, pineapple is not banana, apple is not banana, pineapple is not banana. Then you say yes because this is banana. This is banana. So that's one of the ways to use if statement. So now let's move to concatenate. So I'll show you how to use the concatenate function. um Okay, so here we are going to be concatenating. So in this case, you are looking at maybe you have a list of table and that has first name and last name, and you want to bring these two names together to arrive at a full name. You don't want them to stand alone. You want to have like a full name here. So this is where the concatenate function comes in. So what you need to do is to say is equal to, then call the concatenate function, concat, it's called concat, then you say bracket open, then select this, comma, and then select this, then close. Now you can see that you have the Tony Charles together as a full name. So if you drag this down, you automatically have them, the names together. Now the issue now is that these names are joined together. There is no space to separate them. There's no space that separates them. So and we need to separate these names. So how do you arrive at that? It's just for you to say is equal to concat, call your function, then open bracket, the first name, comma, then you open your quote, then space, close the quote, then comma, you put a space in between the quote, then you click on the next last name, then you close it. Now you can enter. You can see there is a space now in between the names. Then you can drag this down. Yes, perfect. So we have our full name with the space. So this is how to use the concat function. Now let's move to let me also show you how you can use the lower and upper proper function. This lower upper proper functions are used to for sentence cases. Maybe you want to change Tony or Tony Charles, this full name, you want to change it to all lower caps or all upper caps. So all you need to do is say is equal to lower, then select the cell, then close. It automatically give you a lower. Then you can drag this down. Yes. Then let's do for the upper. So is equal to upper. Open this. Then let's choose this. Then close. You should have all upper. Then you can drag this down. Exactly. Now let's do for the proper. So I'm just going to say lower case. Sorry, made a mistake there. This is supposed to be lower case, the upper case, then proper. This was Tony Charles, then proper. Now to do for the proper, you just call the proper function, open bracket, then select this for instance, then close. Now you can see the proper function is when you have something like a sentence case, then you can. So that is all for lower, upper and proper. Now let me take you through flash fill. How to do flash fill. Okay, so now let's assume that you want to create an email, maybe an organizational email, a company email for these names, and you just type in, you want to use their first name and their last name to create an email for them. You can just say Tony Charles at abc.com. For instance, that's the company email. Now once um you done the first one, what you need to do is to just come to the next line and type Ctrl E. It automatically arrive at the other ones for you. Automatically you are able to get all the rest automatically. That's flash fill. So it means that you have been able to create. So imagine where you have thousands of emails to create. This just save you a whole lot of stress. You just create all the emails at once. So the next thing that I want to show you is how to use the filter. Okay, so now you have list of names and their department, and you want to separate each of the names to their department. You want to put each of the names to their department. You want IT to be in one say one column, admin to be in one column. So we have the names of staff here, we have the department, and this table we are going to be separating each to this table. So how do you do this? You just need to come here and say is equal to, then call your filter. We are going to be using filter function, filter, then open. Then now you will select the name, the names, select it. Once you select, press your F4 so that you can lock it. Then comma, select the department, also press your F4 to lock it. Now say is equal to, now type is equal to, then IT. For instance, let's say IT, you want to um filter for just IT, so you click on IT, then close bracket and enter. Automatically you will get all the names for IT. If you look at the table, we have Gabriel on IT, we have Thomas on IT, we have Vicky on IT. So we are able to get all the names for guys on that IT. So all you need to do is to stretch this across, drag your cross, then you are able to separate all of these names. So this hack is very productive. This function can help you to enhance your productivity. That will be all for this section. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can create more videos. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video.